Hello Chopbox out there, it's a brand new week, so you guys know what that means. A new week with lots of adventures to be had, and I'm going to be taking you guys along on my adventures that I get up to this week. It's Monday and I had work doing 9 till 3, so I got myself up early and got showered and changed and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I had some lemon curd toast, love lemon curd so much, it's one of my favourite toast spread to have. I was then just listening to a bit of music, watching some TV and had some bear cuddles. I then got myself ready to go off to work, and I got my bag, my hat on and my headphones on and headed off to work, and I was listening to music on my headphones. I was on my way up to work. I then got into work, I got clocked in and put my bag away and got my drink out of the fridge that I'd left in there yesterday evening to have today, and it was nice and cold. I had some of that, and it was just me and one other colleague on shift today, so I helped open up, and then I was running some food and drinks and doing some food, drink orders and drinks making. I saw and chatted to some of the regulars, and we had quite a few people in this morning for breakfast and for coffees. I was then just putting some glasses away, washing some cutlery and just doing some cleaning jobs so I could get done whilst it was quiet. And then it got quite busy. We had quite a lot of people in for lunchtime, and I was running lots of food and drinks, doing lots of food and drink orders and cleaning tables inside as well as outside, and chatting to some of the regulars. And we really should have a third person on during the summer holidays when the kids are off school for 6 weeks. We have a kids eat for a pound thing, which meant there was lots of kids in. It felt more like a nursery at times. There's just toys everywhere, kids running everywhere. It was insane, and we could do with a third person in from 11 till 2 just to help out when it's crazy like that, because it was very stressful, just me and one other person. But we smashed it, we got through it, and for the last little bit of my shift, I just did a massive clean up, making sure everything was nice and tidy before the handover with Tash, who was on free till close, and had a nice chat with her. Gave her a massive hug. I was like, thank God you're here. And I am now off until Friday evening. I am free. I've got a few days off work. I then clocked off, got my bag and got changed to this t-shirt I had in my bag, and then I headed off to the Maze and got myself some nachos from there for my lunch. I'm sure you guys. The nachos they're doing that are so delicious, and a cola from there as well. I then sat and chilled in there for a little bit and enjoyed the music they had playing in there, and then I got some meals off from there. I'm sure you guys. Got such beautiful mirrors in there. I love the lanterns and funky wallpaper they have in there. I then went off and had a look around to the child shops and went off to the book shop. I love the smell of old books so much. And into Aldi and had a look at the Best Buy section, got to be done. And I went off to one of the craft shops and into TG Joe's. I was having a look at some of the notebooks in there. I then saw and chatted to one of my mates I go to morning group with on Friday mornings, who was in one of the cafes with their carers. And then on the way up from there, I got some mirror selfies, and I'm sure you guys those. They've got such pretty mirrors and lanterns in that cafe. I then went off to have a look in some of the child shops I hadn't been into, and then went off to one of the cafes and got myself a takeaway peach iced tea from there. They do such good peach iced teas in there. And then I went off to my favourite little flower shop I always love to go into, and was having a lovely chat with the flower shop keepers in there. I got some flower stats from there to show you guys. They've always got such beautiful bouquets of flowers in there with lovely colourful flowers on, and they've always got little ribbons on, which is so cute. I then got some plant stats from there to show you guys. The plant displays they have in the windows are always so beautiful. It's like a jungle in there with all the plants hanging down from the windows, and all the succulents and cactuses and pretty patterned leaves and plant pots. I then got 3 mirror selfies from there to show you guys. I got 1 mirror selfie from this mirror with all the bouquets around it, and then another 2 in front of this mirror with all these succulents and cactuses around them. I then went off to the co-op and got myself a drink for the walk back, and then made my way home. And whilst on my way back, I had my drink and was listening to music. I got my headphones. I then got back and I put my work clothes in the wash. I then was just listening to a bit of music, working on some illustrations and coloring some of those in. I was then watching some vlogs and TikToks. There's a funny dog and cat videos and sea lion videos. I love sea lions, they're my favourite animal at the moment. They're just so cute. And my dad had gone off to lock up work and had taken Bear with him so that Bear could then just run around the field from the school that my dad works at. Was closing up to burn off some energy, as that dog has so much energy, bless him. They then got back and my dad had gone off to Tesco's and got some stuff for tea, and I then was just working on a little bit more of my short stories I've been working on. Read some more of The Last Romeo and had a cup of tea and some custard cream biscuits. I need to get some more of those as I'm running low. They're my favourite biscuits, they're so delicious. And then I ended up having a little bit of a nap and had a bit of a headache. My headache has gone now, thankfully. And then for my tea, I had a chicken Caesar salad, and I'll show you guys that. The chicken Caesar salad that I had for my tea was so delicious. I love a chicken Caesar salad. And then I was just working on some more illustrations and colour some of those in, and sorted my Brita doll out into a new look, and I'll show you guys that. Here's my Brita doll's newest look. Starting off with the shoes, she's got these gold high heels on, which have such beautiful details on. There's a black netting stockings. Then she has this massive puffy golden dress on with lots of lace, lots of ruffles, lots of details. It's such a beautiful dress. I love all the patterns on the dress, all the lovely swirls. And then she's got this white jumper underneath, this gold necklace and this bow in her hair. She's got a new hairstyle. I changed her hairstyle, and that is the whole look. I then posted a snap of my Brita doll's new look onto my Brita doll's Instagram account, and I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today. And then I'm going to be watching today's Home and Away and UK soaps and Love Island. The final is the final this evening, and then I'm going to be watching some more episodes of Supernatural and just see more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday and I got up early, ready to go off to view a flat with Tash, and we're both very excited about that. I then had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, watched a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, and then played with Bear with his rope toy. And then I headed off to meet Tash at hers, and I was listening to music on my headphones whilst on my way to meet up with Tash. I then got to Tash's, and before going off to view the flat, we went off to one of the coffee shops, and I got a berry yogurt and a peach iced tea from there. I'll show you guys. It was so delicious. We then chilled in there for a little bit, and I was just editing my vlog from last night as I hadn't got time to add the new vlog clips to my new vlog yet. So I did that, and then we went off to Surroundings, this really cool craft shop that sell print, stationery, socks, mugs, all things that I absolutely love. And I got some snaps from there to show you guys. It's so lovely in there, and we're having a lovely chat with the shopkeeper in there, and then Tash got some snaps of me in front of some displays. We then went off and viewed the flat. It was such a lovely flat, nice and light and spacious. And then me and Tash went off to Aldi, and then went off to Greg's and got some lunch from there. And I had a cheese and bake and a kettle slice, and I'll show you guys that. We sat and had our food at Greg's, and the cheese and bake and kettle slice I had from there was so delicious. We then made our way off to Jazz's to pick her up and go off and get the bus from around the corner. And on the way there, me and Tash were blackberry picking, and I had an Oasis that I got from Aldi, and it was ginormous. It was a blackcurrant Oasis, which is my favourite drink at the moment. We then got Jazz and got to the bus stop, and I made our way off to the Mall. We then got to the Mall and went off to some of the clothes shops. We went to one of the clothes shops, Fat Face, which I always love going into, although it can be a little bit expensive in there. They also have really cute jumpers and t-shirts in there, but it's always good to have a nice look in there. And I then got 2 mirror selfies from there to show you guys. These mirrors are always so pretty. They also have really cute little sayings and bits of artwork on those mirrors. We then went off to the Lego shop and into Mankind, where I got a new phone charger, like battery charger for the back of your phone, so it can be charged without a charging wire. So I'm excited to be using that, and it charges a lot quicker. And then we went off into the entertainer and went off and got some food from the food court in the mall, as Jazz hadn't had any food yet. And I got a drink from Burger King and some chili cheese bites. I had 20 chili cheese bites. It was like Danbury food instead of Manbury food, and I absolutely smashed it. And she goes, those chili cheese bites I had from Burger King were so delicious. We then just chilled in there for a little bit and then went off to have a look around some more at the shop. I went off to the boot shop and into TG Jones, and then we went off to Oliver Bonus, this really cute home shop they have in the mall, and I got a load of cute snaps of the home section from there that I'll show you guys. They've got such cute prints and furniture bits in there, and lots of really cute pillows and tote bags and things like that. I then got some mirror selfies from there. They've always got such cute mirrors in that place, and Jazz got a game from there that we're going to be playing later on at games night. We're having it at Tash and Amelia's tonight, as we normally have it at Jen's, but she's not going to be back from camping with the kids till later, so we're going to be doing it at Tash and Amelia's instead. And then me, Tash and Jazz went over to B&M and had a look around there at the autumnal and Halloween section they have up in there now, and I got some stuff from there to show you guys. I got a really cute mug from there. It says Hello Autumn, and Tash misread it and thought it said Hello Human, so me and Jazz were absolutely guffawing with what she said. She comes up with the most craziest things at times, and we found out, unfortunately, we didn't get this flat that we viewed this morning, but we've got a few more in the pipeline, so we were like, it's fine. We are just going to keep looking, and it will happen, and we will find a flat. I just know it. I know it in my gut, and yeah, we will move in together, no doubt about that. We then went over to TK Maxx and had a look around there, and we had a look around at the Halloween section they had in there, and we got a mirror selfie together, and I'm sure you guys that. Love those girls. And then I got some snaps from the Halloween section from there, and I'm sure you guys that. I was having a lovely look around at the displays with all the autumn and Halloween stuff in there, and I really wanted to get that Halloween pillow. I was this close to getting it, but I decided not to, maybe next time. And then we went over to HomeSense and had a look at their Halloween and autumn displays, and I'm going to show you guys snaps I got from there. It's so cute. I love all the ornaments and pillows and all figurines, and I got a mirror selfie from there that I'm showing you guys. Such a cute mirror in front of all of that Halloween decorations and all the displays. I just love it. I love Halloween and autumn. Cannot wait for autumn. I'm so excited for sweater weather and all the orange and yellow and red leaves appearing. I then made my way off back into the mall with Tash and Jazz, and we headed off back to get the bus home, and I opened my battery pack charger and put it on my phone to charge, and it charges so quickly. And then we got the 2 buses it took to get to the mall back home, and I got back and my dad had gone off shopping. He then got back, and I was showing my mum and younger sister the books I got and a mug and other bits that I'd gotten whilst out today, and we'll show you guys a clip of the things that I got today whilst out at the mall. Here are a few things I got today whilst out at the mall with Tash and Jazz. I got these 2 Barbie fashion style packs from TG Jones. This one is a blue checkered strapped top and skirt, and it's so cute, loving the double denim look. And this one is this orange floral patterned skirt and top, a little knot at the front, and it comes with a headband and a little bracelet. And then I got this mug here. It says Hello Autumn, which has some pumpkins and leaves all over it, which is so cute. I got that from B&M, and I got this charger for my phone. It goes on the back of my phone from Mankind in the mail. And then lastly, I got the 4 books I needed from the off-campus series. I now have the full set. I have the 3rd one here. I got that 3rd one from Aldi a few weeks back, and then got these ones here from one of the bookshops, and then this one from T.T. Jones, which is the last one of the series. And I can't wait to start reading these books. I can't wait to have a cup of tea in that mug. It's so cute. I then put my Glitter Dolls new doll clothes away. I'd opened those and put them in my Glitter Dolls bag with all our outfits in, and have put the book series away under my desk, ready to start reading. I've just got to finish reading The Last Romeo, and then I'm going to be reading the last book of Heartstopper whilst on holiday. So after that, I will then be reading the off-campus book series, and I cannot wait to start reading that. And I'm now off to go to Tash and Amelia's the games night, and Jazz's dad is picking me up and we'll be heading off there any moment now. So I'm going to be heading off to get ready for that, and to see you a bit more of the vlog when I'm back from games night at Tash and Amelia's this evening. It's late on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at games night. We normally have games night at Jen's, but she is away, and she had gone camping with kids and was on her way back and wasn't going to be back in time to hold games night, so we ended up having games night at Tash and Amelia's house instead. So I got dropped there by Jazz and her dad, who came and picked me up. They only live just around the corner from me now, and we got up to Aldi to meet Tash in Aldi to go off and get some stuff from there. We were going to be having a picky tea, so we got some stuff from there. And whilst getting the picky tea stuff, have the picky tea, I got these American style pancakes cereal, which looks so good. Blueberry pancakes are my favourite, and I cannot wait to try these. We then got back to Tash and Marina's flat, and we put on Mean Girls and watched that while having our picky tea, and we got it all spread out on the table whilst watching the film, and it's so fetch. Love that film so much. We then played some card games. I won one of the card games, and then we played this one game where you get given some cards which have little challenges on, and you have to make your opponents copy what you said, or copy your whistle, or a song that you're singing, or get them to say what, and things like that. And then the first person to catch 3 people out win the game. And this game can go on until the person wins, so it could go on through other games, or just like daily life or at work. So this is going to be very interesting to see how it turns out and see who wins. I'm very gullible, so I do not think I'm going to win this. And then we had some chocolate gâteau with some strawberries, which was so delicious. And then we got picked up by Tash and Jazz's dad, and Jazz and her father dropped me home, and I got back and was having a lovely chat with my mum, telling her all about how my evening had been. And me and Tash have emailed a load of flats for viewings, and there's been a lot more flats becoming available, so we've been right on it, getting in there, emailing to get some viewings. And yeah, I have a good feeling about this. We are gonna find it. The perfect flat is out there, and we will find it. And I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, put that away, get into my PJs, and then watch today's Home Away and UK soaps. And I'm going to be trying some of these blueberry cereal, and I will see you with more vlog tomorrow. It's now Wednesday, and I got up early ready to go off into town, and I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and then I was just watching a little bit of TV, listening to a bit of music, and having some bear cuddles with Bear. I then got myself ready to go off to town, and got my hat, my bag and headphones on, and listened to some music whilst on my way to the bus stop. and waiting for the bus, and the bus felt like it was taking forever to arrive. And then finally it arrived. I got on the bus and headed off into town. I then head off to R2's, this amazing cake place I always love to go to whenever I'm in town, and it was pretty busy in there. It's a school holidays, so it was quite busy, lots of people in town. So I wasn't able to sit inside, but I was able to sit out in the little sitting area they have outside of the cafe, which is really cute. And I had some carrot cake from there with an iced chai latte. I was going to have a hot chai latte, but I decided to have an iced chai latte instead, and they're so good. And I'll show you guys that. The iced chai latte and a bit of carrot cake I had from there was so delicious. I then popped to Lou to wash my hands, as my hands had got a little bit sticky. I got a immersive from there, I'll show you guys. I then went off and had a look around some of the vintage clothes shops, and they always have really cute jumpers in there, and I am so ready for sweater weather. I was having a lovely look around there, and they always have really cute mirrors in the vintage shops, and I got some mirror stuff from there, I'll show you guys. I then went off to the flower shop that I always love to go to whenever I'm in town, and got some snaps of some of the bouquets from there, I'll show you guys. They've always got such beautiful bouquets of flowers in there, and they had lots of bouquets with lots of sunflowers and dahlias and roses in, which are some of my favourite flowers to get snaps of. I was then having a lovely chat with the flower shop keeper. I then got some snaps from the plant section, and show you guys those. The plant displays in that flower shop are always so beautiful, with all the succulents and cactuses and pretty patterned leaves and plant pots. I then headed off to Sparks, one of my favourite places to go in Bristol. They have lots of independent shops with really cute clothes, stationery, mugs, pillows, socks, all things I love. Lots of really cool knickknacks and prints, and always love having a good look around there. And they've always got really pretty mirrors, and I've got some mirror styles from there to show you guys. I was able to get some really cute mirror selfies from there. They changed it around a little bit and had some new mirrors in for me to get mirror selfies from. I then got some snaps from one of the stalls, and I'll show you guys those. It's so whimsical, I absolutely love it. I was then chatting with some of the shopkeepers in there, and they're so lovely in there. I was having a look at the shoe section they have in there, and you can actually create and decorate your own pair of high heels, which me and Tash definitely need to go and do. And then I got some more mirror selfies from there, and I'll show you guys those. They've got such pretty mirrors in that place. That one mirror I got a selfie from that says "You're so pretty, my eyes hurt" is so adorable. I then went off to Urban Outfitters and had a look on there at the home section, and got some snaps on there to show you guys. They've got such a pretty home section in there. I was having a lovely look around there, and they had some really cute bits that me and Tash are definitely going to have to get for the flat. I then got two mirror selfies from there, and I'll show you guys. They've got such pretty mirrors in that place. I then head off to get the bus to the mall to go to Smith's to get a mermaid doll that I've wanted for ages that is now in stock. So I was really excited to go and get one of those. And on my way to get the bus, I got a snap of this jellyfish street art, and I'll show you guys that. It's so pretty. I love the street art in and around Bristol. I then got the bus to the mall and popped to Lou before heading off to Smith's, and I got two mirror selfies from there. I love a full body mirror. I was able to show off my keyrings on my bag. I love these keyrings so much, they're so cute. Need to get some more of those. I then got to Smith's and was looking for the mermaid doll, and I couldn't find the one I wanted anywhere, and I was looking through and saw a pile of them and managed to find her. Here she is in all her glory. She is stunning. She is called Shy Meadows, giving me Bo Peep vibes, and on the back you can see the illustration of her. and she has got such a stunning face. She's got blue eyes and she has little eyelashes that's so long, and I love the freckles on her face and her lips. She's got such a pretty face, and she's got a headband, a massive mane of curly ringlet hair, and I love the ringlets on her face. And she has this waffled dress with straps, and they have sheep little buckles and a little sheep on the dress here. She then has some little leg warmers with lots of like fur and like wool, and some pom-poms and bows and some little boots on, and she comes with a little sheep handbag, a vinyl player, and this little cake. And I'm so happy that she is in my collection. This is the last doll I'm going to be getting for now, until after me and Tash have gotten our flat. I hopefully, but yeah, I am just very happy to have her in my collection. I then got to the bus stop and got the bus back to Aldi, and got into Aldi and got myself some chicken Caesar wraps from there to have for my lunch. I got myself a drink from the corner shop just around the corner from there. I then popped to Tash's and was just having a nice chilled afternoon hanging out with her, and I had my chicken Caesar wraps with my drink, and we then did some TikToks. We did some on my account and then did some on her account, and then she had to get ready to go off to football training, so I then made my way home. I got back and showed my mum and younger sister the new doll that I'd gotten from Aldi, and my dad then got back from being at fishing that he does on Wednesdays, and Bear was very happy to see him, bless him. And then for tea we had a curry, and I'll show you guys that. Here's the curry we've got for tea. It's a chicken korma and a vegetable curry as well, and we've got some onion bhajis. Bloody love an onion bhaji. I cannot wait to tuck into this. The curry that we had for tea was so delicious. I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, put that away, and then I'm going to be watching today's Home Away UK soaps, and then watching some more episodes of Supernatural, and we'll see you with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday, and I got up early, ready to go off and help my older sister get her classroom ready for September. I got showered and changed and had some blueberry pancake cereal that I got from Aldi for my breakfast, and it is so delicious. I then watched a bit of TV and then some bear cuddles, and then my older sister picked me up and we made our way off to her school to sort out her classroom. And we got halfway there and she realised she hadn't got the keys to open the school, so she called one of her colleagues who managed to come down and help give us some keys to get in, and she needed to go in anyway, so it worked out well. And then I spent from like 11 till 2 sorting out the classroom with my older sister, getting everything out of the drawers and cupboards and sorting through boxes. I'm going to bring up lots of bits of paper and get rid of that. And then afterwards I treated me and my older sister to a Costa from the Costa at the services just down by where my older sister works, and then she dropped me off at our town's castle and headed home, and I got some snacks from the castle and she goes those. I had a lovely time having a lovely stroll around the castle grounds. They're so beautifully kept, and it's such a beautiful castle. I'm so lucky to have a castle on my doorstep that I could go and explore. I've been there for afternoon teas before and have never done a tour there, so I'd love to do a tour there someday. Maybe I'll have to go there with Tash sometime. I then went off into the castle's gardens and got a snap of the rose garden, and I'll show you guys that. The rose gardens are so beautiful with lots of lovely colourful roses. I then headed inside of the castle and I got some snaps from the lounges where you can have afternoon teas or just pop in for a coffee and a biscuit if you want to, and I am going to show you guys some snaps that I got from there. The lounges are so beautiful with all the fireplaces and chandeliers and tapestries and massive windows. It's so cozy in there, and there's some classical music playing in there. I then got some mirror selfies from the castle and I'll show you guys those. They've got such beautiful mirrors in that castle. I then headed back, and on the way back I was listening to some music on my headphones. I was listening to a bit of Lily Allen's new album. It is so good. I then got back and my grandma was over, and my mum and grandma had gone out for lunch, and my mum had brought my grandma over for a little bit, and my mum dropped my grandma off home. I then had a cup of tea and some biscuits and was reading a little bit more of The Last Romeo, worked on some illustrations that kind of sort of dozed in, and I'm now off to go and watch some more episodes of Supernatural and just chill before going off to Touch Rugby this evening, and just see you with more of the vlog when I'm back from Touch Rugby this evening. It's late on in the evening now, and my older brother popped over to get the Touch Rugby stuff. He was doing Touch Rugby with one of the younger groups before our Touch Rugby session, and he got me this Toy Story t-shirt to take with me for Disneyland Paris when I go in October with Tash, Jen and the kids. I'm so excited for Disneyland Paris, and I'll show you guys a clip of that. My older brother and his girlfriend got me this Toy Story t-shirt to take with me to Disneyland Paris in October. Cannot believe it's only 76 days till we go to Disneyland Paris. I am so excited. First I'm going to Paris and Disneyland, so two of my things I've always wanted to do wrapped up in one. It's going to be so much fun, and we are planning to get matching hoodies with Disneyland Paris 2026 on the back, which is going to be so cute. Such a cute gift, and I cannot wait to wear that in Disneyland Paris. He then went off to help out with one of the other Touch Rugby sessions with some of the younger ones, and I then was just tidying up my doll shelf in the spare room where some of my dolls are on display, and got two mirror selfies from there. I'm sure you guys. I'm loving how my doll display is looking in the spare room. I was then just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos and CNN videos, listened to a bit of music, and was just doing some illustrations and kind of some videos in, and just chilled. And then I got myself ready for Touch Rugby. My older sister picked me up for Touch Rugby, and we headed down to Touch Rugby, and there was a big turnout, and we had such a great session. I was doing some really good running and passing and catching of the ball, and we had a lot of people and had quite a few games going, which was really good. And then my older brother's girlfriend came down and watched us play, and I got dropped back by my older brother's girlfriend, and I had to go to Tesco's to get some stuff for a barbecue that I'm having at morning group tomorrow morning. So I went off to Tesco's to get some bits for that. We then got back, and my mum and dad had ordered fish and chips for us to have for tea, and I had some fish and chips for tea, and we all sat outside in the garden eating our fish and chips, and I'll show you guys the fish and chips I had. It was so delicious. I then had one of those orange Clippo lollies that you push up. It's in like a little cardboard tube, and they're so delicious. I then got showered and changed into my PJs, and then we were watching a little bit of the netball on TV, and then my older sister and older brother and his girlfriend went off home, and I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, put that away, and then I'm going to be watching today's Home Away and UK soaps, and continue on watching more of Supernatural, and to see you with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Friday, it's the end of the week, almost the weekend, and I got up early ready to go off to morning group. I had some cereal for my breakfast, and then I watched a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, and then my mum dropped me off to morning group, and I made sure to get the stuff from the fridge that I got to have for the barbecue that we were having at morning group. And then I got dropped to morning group and almost left the stuff in the car. My mum was like, "You're forgetting something," so I had to run back to the car and get the stuff. And then got in there, and I was one of the first ones to get there, and we waited in the lounge where we always normally meet. And whilst waiting, I got a mirror selfie from there that I'll show you guys. It's such a beautiful mirror and fireplace. The others then arrived, and we headed off into the kitchen, and we were doing some cooking. We were making some sausage rolls and cheese sticks for the barbecue that we were having for the parents and carers that were going to be arriving for 11:45. We did the sausage rolls and cheese sticks and put those in to cook, and got all the stuff we brought in on the side ready to put out for the barbecue. And then we had some cups of tea and coffee and some biscuits, and had some chocolate bourbons, which are such great biscuits, and a good natter. And whilst we were having our coffee and tea break, I popped to Lou and ended up getting some mirror selfies from there that I'll show you guys. They've got such cute mirrors in that bathroom. It's beach themed, which is so cute. I then get all the stuff out ready for the barbecue, and we were having it out in the garden, and we had the umbrellas up, made sure to put some sun cream on as didn't want to be getting sunburnt, and we then got everything outside onto the table, and I'll show you guys a snap of the spread and of the bunting that we hung up. It looks so good. And then my mum arrived and the carers arrived and family friends, and we had the barbecue and it was so good. I ate so much. My mum really liked the cheese twist that I did and the sausage rolls, and one of the members of Morning Group's mums wasn't going to be able to make it originally, but she was able to make it and surprised her, which is so cute. And then afterwards I thanked everyone for a lovely barbecue, and then me and my mum headed off, and on the way out I had to get my bag that I'd left in the kitchen, and my mum was waiting in the car, and just as I was leaving I got a selfie from the mirror from the entrance to the house with the walking horse next to it, and I'll show you guys that. That mirror is so beautiful, and that walking horse as well. And then my mum dropped me off to the garden centre on the way back, and I got into the garden centre, my happy place, and I got some flower starts from there to show you guys. I was able to get lots of beautiful flower snaps with such lovely colours and patterns on, and was having a lovely look on there. They had so many beautiful dahlias, and as you guys know, dahlias are one of my favourite flowers. I love getting dahlia snaps. I then went off to the home section and had a look around there, and they had a load of new home displays and they changed a few things around, so I was having a lovely look around there. I got some snaps from the home section and show you guys those. They've got such beautiful things in that home section. Their vegetable plant pots and tulip mugs and pretty patterned dishes are all so beautiful. I then went off to the plant section and I got some plant sets on there to show you guys. That plant section is huge, and they also have such beautiful plant displays in there with lots of beautiful succulents and cactuses with pretty patterned leaves and plant pots, and those animal plant pots are so cute they have in there. I then was chatting with one of my mates who works in the garden centre, and then ended up getting some more flower starts, and I'll show you guys those. I got so many dahlia snaps from the garden centre. They had a massive dahlia sale on and had really beautiful patterned dahlias with such lovely colours, and I just love dahlias so much. I then headed back, and whilst on my way back I was listening to music on my headphones, enjoying the sunshine and the breeze. We finally got a little bit of a breeze. It's cooling down and it's not as hot as it has been, thankfully. I then stopped off at one stop and got myself a drink for work this evening and a drink for tomorrow night that I'm going to put in the fridge so it'll be nice and cold for me to have tomorrow evening at work. I then got back and I had a cup of tea and some custard cream biscuits, but some more of The Last Romeo, listened to a bit of music and just worked on some illustrations, cut some videos in, and was writing a little bit more of my journal entry for today and a little bit of my short story that I've been working on at the moment. And then I was just watching some vlogs and some TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos and sea lion videos, and I'm now off to go and watch some more episodes of Supernatural and just chill before going off to work this evening. I'm doing a 5-star close and I've got my uniform all ready, and just see if more to vlog later on. It's late on in the evening now and I'm back from being at work and out for drinks with Tash. So I got myself ready for work and I got dropped to work by my dad. I then got into work, I got clocked in and put my bag away. I got my drink out to have for work, and I got one to have for work tomorrow night, so I put that in the fridge so it'll be nice and cold for me to have for work tomorrow evening. I then was just running some food and drinks, doing some food and drink orders and drinks making, and cleaning tables inside as well as outside. There were quite a lot of people sat outside enjoying the sunshine with lots of drinks, so I was cleaning lots of glasses off the tables outside, putting those in glass wash and the dirty plates into pot wash, and just getting some cleaning and clothes jobs done that I could get done. And then one of our other colleagues came in, and it's just me and one of the colleagues on shift until our other colleague came in at 6, and then it quieted down, so I was just doing some clean up, and then I got to fish at about 7ish. I then clocked out, got my bag, and rang up Tash. I was having a nice chat with her, and she asked if I wanted to go out for a drink with her at the pub later on in the evening, and I was like, yeah, sure. And she said for me to meet her for about 9. I then got back, got changed out of my work uniform, and had my tea. And for my tea I had a mac and cheese, and I'll show you guys that. The mac and cheese that I had for my tea was so delicious, nice and cheesy, just how I like it. I then watched today's Henry and Yuki soaps and watched a little bit of Supernatural. I then was listening to a bit of music and wrote some of my journal entry for today. I then read some more of The Last Romeo, had a cup of tea and some custard cream biscuits, and then got myself ready to go off to meet Tash at the pub. And whilst on my way up to meet Tash at the pub, I got this beautiful sunset snapped. I'll show you guys. Such a beautiful sunset. I then got to the pub, and I got there before Tash, so I was just waiting for her to arrive, and chatted to some of my family friends whilst in there, and saw one of my close family friends I hadn't seen in a long time. He's good friends with my younger brother, and he was asking about my family and how we were getting on. I was having a lovely chat with him, and Tash arrived, and we got our drinks and sat out in the beer garden, and we saw one of our colleagues, so we were having a nice chat with her, and I got a snap of my sex on the beach on this flower wall that I'll show you guys. I love sex on the beach. It's probably one of my favourite drinks to have whenever I'm out. We then finished those and chilled in there for a little bit, and then we headed off to one of the pubs and got some drinks from there. And I had a cider black, and we sat at the front of the pub and just chatted the evening away, laughed so much, always had such a great time with her, and chatted with one of our mates who we used to work with, who now works there. And then we called it a night. It was about 11ish by this point, and I gave her a big hug and thanked her for a lovely evening. I then made my way back, and I got back and had some raisin bread toast, a cup of tea, finished watching my journal entry for today, and I'm now off to go and get into my PJs and then watch some more of Supernatural, and then we'll be heading off to bed, as I've got to be up early tomorrow, as me and my older sister and brother and his girlfriend are going to be heading off to a food fair in Chipping Salisbury, and I'm very excited about that. And to see you with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Saturday, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely start to your weekend. I got up early, showered and changed, ready to go off to the food festival we were going to with my older sister, older brother and his girlfriend, and I had some toast in the cavity for my breakfast. I had some lemon curd toast. I then watched a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, and had some bear cuddles, and then played with him out in the garden, which is rope toy that he loves. My older sister then arrived, and we went off to the food festival and met my older brother and his girlfriend at theirs, and it was right around the corner from where they live, so we literally just had to walk like 5-10 minutes. We then got there and went off to one of the charge shops and had a look around there, and then met up with one of our mates. We then got some lemonade from this lemonade stand, and I had lots of different flavoured lemonades. I just went for the original. My older sister had some elderflower lemonade, and older brother had some mint flavoured lemonade. And we had a look around at some of the food stalls, and they had this stall with lots of cute little glass little figurines, and they had some macaroons that my older sister got some of, and my older brother's girlfriend got this ginormous cinnamon swirl. I can't have cinnamon unfortunately anymore, as it upsets my stomach. I did get some donuts though, which are so good. They had lots of donuts from this donut stall, and I got 4 for £12, which is really good. And then I got to try some cheeses and a bit of fudge and a bit of cookie and some of this really spicy like mayo sauce, which literally really burnt my throat. It felt like my throat was on fire. It was quite spicy. I didn't realise how spicy it was going to be. We then went off to Coffee One, and I had a caramel frappe from there, and I'll show you guys that. I haven't had a caramel frappe in so long, and it was so good. We then sat and chilled in there for a little bit, let our legs like cover, because we walked quite a lot around all the different stools, and then I went off to one of the chai shops just next door to Coffee One and looked on there, and ended up getting a mirror stuff from there. I'll show you guys. Such a cute mirror. And then we headed back to my older brother and his girlfriend's house, and then me and Laura had to shoot off as she had to go and dog sit for a friend who was on holiday, literally right next to where my older brother and his girlfriend are going on holiday tomorrow. And my older sister got to where she's dog sitting, and I made my way home from there. I thanked my older sister for a lovely time at the food festival. I then made my way back, and on my way back I got some flower snaps and a few guys those. I had a lovely stroll, enjoying the sunshine and blue skies, and there's a little bit of a breeze, so it's not been as hot. I was able to get some really beautiful flower snaps. That yellow flower snap I got is so beautiful, and those dahlias, you know how much I love my dahlias. I then got back, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the donuts I got whilst at the food festival. These donuts look amazing. There's the Homer, which is this red sprinkled donut, a bunny chocolate one, then there's this Rolo chocolate one, and then a Biscoff one. Can't wait to tuck in. I've got these for me, my mum, my dad, and my younger sister to have. I'm definitely having the Homer, and I can't wait to tuck into that donut with a cup of tea. I then had my lunch. I had some soft juice rolls and a cup of tea, and me and my mum and dad were watching a little bit of Father Brown. I then had my cup of tea with my Homer donut, the red sprinkled donut, and it was so delicious. And then we were watching a little bit of the Commonwealth Games. I then ended up having a little bit of a nap. I then watched some Doctor Who episodes, worked on some illustrations and kind of some of those in. Just a bit of music. I got my uniform ready for work this evening. I'm doing a 5-star close, and then I was watching 13 Going on 30, which is such a classic movie. 30, 30 and thriving. Can't believe I'm 30 next year. It's crazy. The big 3-0, and I'm now off to go and write some more of my journal entry for today, and watch some more episodes of Supernatural, and just chill before work, and just see you with more to vlog when I'm back from work this evening. It's late on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at work. I'd work doing 5 till close, so I got myself ready for work. I then got dropped to work by my dad. I got into work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and got my drink out of the fridge that I put in there yesterday evening after work to have for my shift this evening, and it was nice and cold, and I had that, and it was very refreshing. And I was just getting some cleaning and clothes jobs done so I could get it done early, and it was just me and Tash on shift to start with, and then another one of our colleagues came in at 6, and I was running some food and drinks, doing food and drink orders and drinks making and pint pouring, and chatting to some of the regulars. I was cleaning tables inside as well as outside, when quite a lot of people sat outside having cocktails and smoothies and milkshakes and wines. I was doing lots of wine pouring, and then I was just cleaning up some tables outside, polishing cutlery and putting some clean plates and sauces away. And then our colleague had come in at 6, finished at about 8ish as they quieted down, and then it was just me and Tash on till close, and we both absolutely stayed close. We always worked so well together, and then we clocked out, and I thanked her for a lovely shift. And then I got picked up by my mum, and I went off to Tesco's. I got myself a chicken Caesar salad and a custard slice to have for my tea. I then got back, I got in my PJs, and then for my tea I had my chicken Caesar salad with my custard slice, and I'll show you guys that. The chicken Caesar salad I had for my tea and the custard slice was so delicious. And then me and my mum were watching a little bit of Warehouse 13. I then finished writing my journal entry for today, put it out away, I got my clean uniform ready for work tomorrow night. I wasn't supposed to be working tomorrow, but Tash has football, so she needed her evening bit to her split shift covered, and she's now managed to get a whole shift covered. She's got football, but she's not too far away, so she said she can work the evening, so she's going to be doing 7 till close, and I'm going to be with my manager until 7, and then she's going to be taking over from him and doing 7 till close. So I get to work the quiz with Tash, and we all slay when on shift together. And tomorrow afternoon I'm going to be having a craft afternoon with my sisters, which should be fun, and just see more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up after a little bit of a lie-in. I then had some raisin bread toast smothered in butter and a cup of tea for my breakfast. Watched a little bit of TV, Just a bit of music. I was playing about out in the garden. It was a rope toy. And then my dad and older sister got back from being at the shops, and they were getting stuff for tea. And Bear was very happy to see Dad. He was doing zoomies around the garden, bless him. I then watched some episodes of Doctor Who, listened to a bit of music, worked on some illustrations and colours I was dozing, and was reading a little bit more of The Last Romeo, and had a cup of tea and some of my custard cream biscuits. Tidied up my office and dolls and dollhouse. I got my uniform ready for work this evening. I wasn't supposed to be working today, but I'm now working this evening, doing a 5 till close, and I'm getting to work with Tash, and we always slay, went on shift together. And then I was just watching some vlogs and some TikToks with funny dog cat videos and Sino videos, and was just listening to a bit of Kylie, and was just listening to a bit of the new Ariana Grande album, which is so good. And then for my lunch I had smoked bacon baps, and smoked bacon is so good. I then got myself ready to go off for a lovely Sunday stroll, enjoyed the sunshine and blue skies. There's a little bit of a breeze now, and it's cooled down a little bit, so it's not as hot as it has been. And I got my hat on, my bag on, and my headphones, and headed off on a walk, and was listening to music on my headphones. And whilst on my way up to the high street, whilst on my walk, I got some flower starts, and I'll show you guys those. I had a lovely stroll and was able to get some really beautiful flower starts. I then went off to some of the chad shops that are open on a Sunday. Normally most of them aren't open. There was 1 or 2 that were open, so went in and had a look in there. I also went off to Aldi and had a look at the must buy section, and I went off to one of the cafes in the high street and got a peach iced tea from there, and I'll show you guys that. The peach iced tea I had from there was so good. They always do such good peach iced tea in that cafe, and I got a stamp of it in front of the plant they have where I always love to sit. It's such a cozy little area in the cafe, and they had some really good music playing in there, so I just sat and enjoyed the music in there. And then whilst on my way out, I got a selfie in front of this vase of flowers, and I'll show you guys that. Such a pretty vase of flowers, and it's so cozy in that cafe, and the staff in that are always so lovely. I then headed off to the co-op and got myself some cash out for the week ahead, as they now have a cash point there. We didn't have a cash point for a while, as the one at Tesco's got broken into, so we had that taken away, and now we've got one in co-op, which is good, as the next one I had to go to was further away, so now we can get cash out from the high street. It's so much more convenient. And I then got myself a drink for work this evening. I then made my way back, and I got back and was watching a little bit of the Commonwealth Games and listened to a bit of music, and got a snap of Bear on the sofa. He is so adorable. I then was just writing a little bit of my journal entry for today, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, listened to a bit of music, and then watched Matilda from 1996, and it turns 30 years old today. Such an iconic film. And now I'm going to be heading off to do some crafting with my sisters. My older sister's coming over, and my younger sister is going to be teaching us to do some punch needle craft. And I've got this like sunflower rose craft to do that my younger sister got for me, and I am so cat-handed. I don't know how well I'm going to be doing it this, but I'll give it a go. Hopefully should be able to get the hang of it, which will be fun nonetheless. And I shall see you with more of the vlog when I'm back from work this evening. It's on the evening now, and I'm back from being at work. I had work doing 5 till close, so I got myself ready for work. My dad then got me off to work, and I got into work, got clocked in and put my bag away and got my drink out to have for work. I had some of that, and it was just me and one of my colleagues, David, on shift to start with, and he was finishing at 7 and Tash was coming in at 7 instead of 5. He stayed later so that she would be able to get back for work after having football, and I was just getting loads of the cleaning and clothes jobs done that he could get done. I was running food and drinks, doing some food and drink orders and drinks making and pint pouring and serving lots of roast dinners. I know quite a lot of people sat outside enjoying the sunshine and having lots of wines and milkshakes and smoothies outside. And then it quieted down, so I did a massive cleanup of tables inside as well as outside. And then Tash came on at 7, and I was just polishing cutlery bit of clean plates and glasses away. And then we had the quiz on at 8:30. We had like 4 or 5 quiz teams. It was a little bit quieter than normal, as I think quite a lot of people have gone away. And so I was mainly on bar, doing lots of pint pouring and drinks making. Whilst Tash was doing the quizmaster role, and her dad and Jazz came in for the quiz. And then we finished at about 10ish, and we absolutely smashed the clothes. I then got clocked out, got my bag, and got picked up by my mum. Got home, got into my PJs, and then for my tea, I had a chili that my older sister had made for us for tea, and it was so delicious. And then we had some meringues, which is strawberries and cream, and I'll show you guys that. It was so delicious. My older sister is still here, continuing on with the craft that they were doing before I headed off to work, and I thanked her for the lovely chili, and I'm now going to be joining them to do some more of the crafts that I started before going off to work. It is punch needle work, where you have a thread and you punch it into this picture, and it's going to have threads all over it. It's a little bit tricky, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. My younger sister's been helping me. She's such a whiz at it. And I hope you guys have all had a great week and all have a lovely rest of your evening and have a fab new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the new vlog very soon.